Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Karen and I used to do Temu videos once a week, but I have decided to do it every other week, so twice a month, in order to not pick up so much stuff that I don't really need and hopefully be able to make the videos slightly longer for you guys because I will have more stuff. Although I won't have twice as much stuff. So that is the reason why you haven't seen me in a while. What is Temu? If you haven't been around the internet for the past 4 years or something like that and don't know Temu, it is an online marketplace that sells directly from the manufacturer to you, the consumer, just like Amazon, eBay, and what else is there? Etsy. So buying from Temu is not the same as going to the store and picking up some store brand thing. It is the entire world of manufacturers you get to choose from, and they have everything imaginable, and they also have a couple of unimaginable things on Temu, and they offer you some really good deals because there is no middleman. It has been cut out. Temu has free shipping, at least they do for now. That might change. I hear on the grapevine that the EU is changing that. Fingers crossed it won't happen anytime soon because I'm sort of addicted. They offer free returns for 90 days after placing an order, but only one return shipment per order, so you do have to go through everything to figure out what you want to keep and what you want to return. They also have price adjustments. I just completely spaced on that word. And that means that if a price goes down, and they will, prices on Temu fluctuate quite a lot, you can go into your account and your order history and request to be reimbursed. And that is for 30 days after placing the order. They also have a whole bunch of different games and promos and things like that. And if I am not mistaken, part of this is a so-called claim credit promo where you spend a lot of money and then you get some credit back. Rumor has it that if you use price adjustments on that, you will be banned from claim credit. I am not sure if that's true. You can try it out if you want to, but don't come after me if you get banned. However, if you return something, you will get banned. It could be permanent or it could just be for a couple of months. I don't know. And I also think it differs if a thing arrived broken or if you just didn't want it. But again, I'm not sure. Today I have this enormous bag, and I just beat the microphone with, or hit the microphone with my bag, so I'm sorry about that. And I completely forgot what I ordered. I do have a suspicion about some of the items because I can sort of feel it on the back. But there's also something quite large inside of it that feels kind of soft. And I don't remember ordering anything clothing, but I might be wrong. About me, I am blind as a bat, even with my glasses on. So I will have to get things really close to my face if I need to read something. And speaking of reading, I don't read dimensions or descriptions. I do every once in a blue moon, but that is very rare. I am 1 meter and 55 centimeters. That equates to 5'2". I fluctuate between two sizes and I will usually order the larger one. And in shoes, if I order shoes in this order, I don't think so, I will order my regular size, and that is usually the right bet. If I haven't said so, go grab yourself a beverage and let's dig right into it. I will be right back. I will just need to sneeze and you don't need to listen to that. Okay, all sneezed out. Coffee time. First item is, what should I grab? This is a survival sleeping bag. You will see somewhere on the screen what I ordered. And I'm sorry about my nails, by the way. I will be quiet while I unkringle this. I know some of you are sensitive to that, while others like it. This is, I will minimize the crinkling. I know there are lots of ASMR that's all about the crinkle. Go watch that if that's what you like. I'll be quiet and unwrap this. So this is what it looks like on plastic wrapped, folded really, really tightly. I am not going to unwrap it because I know there's no way I'm going to get it into this tiny baggie again. And I mean, I don't know if it works. Is this a whistle? It is a whistle. I don't know if you could hear it, but it is a whistle. So you can alert someone that you need help. This is a present for someone who is not an outdoorsy kind of type per se, but he is very, very much a survival kind of person, and he might want to put this in his stash. I'll be quiet again while I put it back in the plastic wrapper. That was the first item. By the way, if you want me to just crinkle away, leave a comment down below with a firework emoji so I will know that you like the crinkly crankly thing. And if you do prefer the quiet one, then a shh emoji. So excuse me, I don't know what you prefer, because it is the same for me. Oh my god, this is embarrassing. And I'm going to crinkle anyway. The next item is something white. What did I order that's white? It comes in these Ziploc bags. These Ziploc bags, why did I use a plural? It comes in a Ziploc bag with no holes in the bottom, which means that I can actually recycle this as a trash can. What is this? Oh yeah, it's a fitted sheet. Again, you will see a picture of it somewhere on the screen. It did come in multiple colors, but I want my sheet to be white. It's just a personal preference, and I hope it fits my bed, because if I'm not mistaken, this is part of the claim credit thing, so I will not be able to return it if it doesn't fit. Let's see if the measurements are on the baggie. Well, it should be the right one. At least it's got the correct measurements on the barcode. And if you need to return something, you do need to hang on to your barcode, because you will need it. Otherwise, Team might not be able to process the return. Next up is 10 rolls of merino wool. Let's see if I can get one out so I can show you. No, not without completely ripping the bag apart, and I don't want that. But it is this lush gray color, and merino is supposed to be nice and warm and soft and gentle. And I have a friend that knits a lot, and this is a present for her. And I don't think she will watch this video because it will come out before she gets to this, but otherwise, Merry Christmas. I hope you like it, even though it's spoiling the surprise. Next item is something where I will be quiet while I unwrap. Oh yeah! If my calculations are right, you will see this video just before Halloween. Or at least I am recording it just before Halloween. And this is something I picked up for my costume. Again, you will see it on screen, and you might also see a picture of me wearing this veil, cape, tulle thing. that will be a part of my costume. And because it is just tulle, I should be able to recycle it or make something fun out of it after Halloween, because I don't want to hang on to my costume. I don't have enough space for that. Next up is something crinkly again. It is actually quite heavy. And this, oh, they are cute. These are little fiddly toy balls things. They came in multiple colors. I opted for the green set because I like green, and the other options were all either pitch black, pink, and I think they had a yellow orange set and a blue one. I would have preferred the blue one, but they were sold out. And a different seller had them, but at almost 3 times the price. So you do need to look around and find out where to find them at the cheapest price. Somewhere on the screen you will see me illustrating how to actually do that on Temu if you don't know. And they came in this little case. I don't know why I thought they would be bigger. I'm glad they're not. And I dropped one of them inside my large bag. It will show up again, but that will of course mean that I cannot completely abandon them just yet. So they will go behind my camera. Next up is the 5 a.m. clock. Again, plastic wrapped. I am not much of a self-help book kind of girl, so I'm actually kind of glad that I can get self-help books on Temu, because then I don't have to spend a lot of money on them. Usually the print is quite bad on the Temu books, but this actually looks okay. I wonder if this is well, it is an actual book, but if it's a real book or a copy. You see, the print looks fine. It is very tight in the spine, but I will train it to lie flat on the table. And I will see if I'm ready to become a member of the 5 a.m. club. Own your mornings, elevate your life. And now we are just as long as my regular videos are, and I am not done with my bag yet, so they will be slightly longer. Ooh, and I know what this is. The hottest thing on the internet at the moment is the designer Miu Miu. Everybody is raving about the Miu Miu bag. And I picked up a inspired by in this chocolate brown. I do think it's kind of gray for chocolate, but I mean, who am I to complain? It wasn't pricey at all. It comes with this shoulder strap. I don't know if the camera can see where it is. It is a very good height for me. Yeah, I wonder if there's a crossbody strap. I don't think so. I can't see where it should be attached. Nope. It is stuffed though. Inside we have a slip pocket. No, not a slip pocket, a zipper pocket. Zippered pocket. A pocket with a zip. Jesus Christ, words are not my friend today. doesn't smell bad. Usually bags and clothes from Temu smells absolutely horrific, but this is actually okay. It comes with a keychain. Let me just unhook it so I can show it to you. This is classic Miu Miu. However, I do see something without an attachment, and I wonder if it's broken. I will need to take a really close look at the listing and see if it's broken, and then make a decision on whether or not I should complain about it, because this is actually part of the appeal on the back. I really liked it. Not sure I like this baseball theme. It did have the posting did have other options, and other competing postings did. It may have been taken down when I post this video. If it's still up, you should be able to see a link in the description box. Otherwise, you won't. I will do my best to find alternative links when things are sold out or discontinued, but I can't spend that long trying to do so. It comes with double buckles. Yeah, it's cute. And it's got a really good size. I am not a fan of this way they place that brand front and center, but I mean, again, it's a pretty bag. Oh, it also has a slip pocket. I hadn't noticed. So that is what she looks like. And of course she came in a dust bag, and there's nothing in here, so I will need to figure out if it was actually broken or just some weird extra hanging thing. Oh yeah, I remember this one. I have a lot of trips planned on budget airlines where I am very limited in how much I can bring. However, they don't, most of them anyway, don't care about what you wear on your actual body. So I picked up this. It is actually a running vest, but I can put in a few extra things. Of course, not a lot, but a little bit. And then wear it underneath my clothes and sneak it onto the plane. But again, only a little bit, because I don't want it to be too bulky, and I also don't want to be uncomfortable, because I will have to keep it on for the duration of the flight, at least if I'm wearing it underneath my clothes. And again, I am sorry if I hit the microphone. Found it, so I can put this away now. And I think I am close to the end. I picked up what I thought would be 3 rolls of gift wrap. It's not. Holy smokes. And it's been completely wrinkled up. This is so bad. Yeah, this is not a roll of wrapping paper. It is pretty, I wonder if I knew, or will ought to have known, that this was not going to be rolls of wrapping paper. This is the second one. Oh well, at least I got more than just 3. The third one. The fourth one. I like this one, it's pretty. The fifth. And the 6th. Maybe I did know it was going to be 6 different designs. But had I known that it was only going to be 6 sheets of paper, I don't think I would have picked it up unless I was trying to meet some minimum threshold of purchase. How do I even get these wrinkles out? Do I need to iron them? I will figure it out, otherwise someone will get a wrinkled present this Christmas. And you will also see on the screen if I was informed that it was going to be just individual sheets and not a roll. Second to last item is a repeat purchase. And when I ordered it, I didn't know it was a repeat purchase. And it is part of the claim credit order, so I can't unfortunately return it. It is a hook to help zip up outfits, and it's got this very large claw lobster hook, and I don't think I have anything where this can actually fit into the zip. So this is going to find its way to a nice home where people will love it and give it all the love and affection it deserves, because I don't like wasting things, and hopefully someone can use this. And we have made it to the final item, and that is the large soft thing that I spoke about in the beginning of the video. Let's see. Okay, this is the 4th time I'm trying to unzip this Ziploc bag and it doesn't unzip. That's why it doesn't unzip. Well, then I guess I just have to be a little bit firm with this. Is this color supposed to be dark purple or burgundy, or it is a very long cardigan? I do find the sleeves, well, it of course depends on, no, this is the sleeve, so it's not that short. It is very long. Looks nice and warm and comfy. The pockets are real. And you will see me wearing it somewhere on the screen in a different lighting where I might be able to determine if this is dark purple or burgundy. I do think it's supposed to be burgundy, but it is also quite purple. Oh well. That was it for this video. In the next video, I do hope, fingers crossed, that I can have a special treat for you. I have ordered a whole bunch of advent calendars from Temu to see what they have to order. Oh my god, what they have to order, what they have to offer. Different continents. And I picked up 5 different kinds that I thought could be fun and a little bit unconventional. So hopefully, fingers crossed, you will see that in 2 weeks. Otherwise, I do have another video planned that you can see instead. So please remember to like, subscribe, share, leave me a comment. It could be of fireworks if you are on Team Kringle, or it could be a emoji if you are on Team Edit It Out. And I will see you again really, really soon. Bye.